Hi Sagittarius, we are back so soon. Welcome back to the Oistress. Thank you for being here. If you are new to my channel, I hope that you enjoy, you get cozy and plan to stay a while. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the video if you guys are vibing with it. It helps with the community to be alerted and in touch with what it is that I am also putting out, newcomers, and those who have already come to visit my channel alike. I have another message for you today. I have no idea what it's about. I have no channeled messages. I don't have my notebook that we're used to or anything. I can say that the last reading I just did for you guys, titled Receiving Your Manual, I kid you not, I felt like I took a pre-workout before I started your reading, to the point that I was like I felt like I was all over the place because your energy was so Sagittarian-like, very like this. And I know I mentioned that I felt like the reading was going to be jam-packed with a lot of different energies, and it was, but for whatever reason, Spirit wants me to get on here again. So, some of those messages may not have related to everyone, or it's more so just like there's just more for you guys to get out. But I've been sitting on it for about a week, just waiting to see, to be certain, and here we are. So I'm gonna say a prayer for you guys, and then we're just gonna pull on your energy and see what comes out. Lord, Spirit guides, thank you for allowing me to be here with Sagittarius at this time. I ask that you hold our hands together in union with you, directing us, leading us, covering us, keeping us within your love, your light, your strong energy of whatever direction that it is that you need Sag to go in, what it is for their best judgment, their mind, their body, and spirit. Please always keep them feeling protected. May their mind and their hearts be safe, as well as their energy, their aura, understanding, and receiving what it is that they need at this time and always. In Jesus' name, amen. I even felt like my connectivity and receiving that, as well as saying that prayer, was easier in a way of, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, my mind was just like, it was like so many different downloads and visions and messages over and over and over again with you guys last time, that I've just felt like I could hardly catch my breath. And I do remember saying that even when I had started. So I did get a couple messages just that came to my mind. Something about red hot, like the I'm seeing the gum red hot, and I'm seeing the candies, like the red hot tamales or something like that. That could be significant. I was also seeing the moon card, so something that's hidden from you, but also Piscean energy. And then I was seeing a crescent moon, so whatever that is hidden from you may be revealed to you coming up. Coming up pretty soon. And then I was also receiving energy about communication, like you're needing to say something or desiring to express something. So let's get into it and see what's popping. 9 here at the bottom of the deck, which is Virgo energy, solitude. And at the top of the deck, we have deception and envy in reverse. It seems that if there's anything that any of you guys are trying to find clarity on, you might be researching, reading a lot. You may be in solitude currently, just to gain better perspective. I'm hearing me time, catch your breath, things like that. If you are doing that, I feel that anything that you're receiving at this time in regards to your thought processes, even, you know, the books you're coming across, I'm seeing someone watch interviews, they're all giving you proper information. So it kind of feels a little bit specific in that way. Yeah, crown chakra here is 7. There's something about your brain. I'm hearing wiring and rewiring. But let's see, shuffling for Sagittarius. Hey y'all. This is so funny to me that I'm back so soon. Oh my goodness, we are on track. 14, patience. This is your card. First card out is your energy, so blessings there. We're heavy, 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 heavy in your energy. Yeah, going back to what I was just saying, I feel like a lot of you are planting new seeds to something. And it's in, it feels like you're in, I'm hearing one track mind, but two worlds, one mind. Like this is, on this side is what you're planning. On this side is you being in reality, but it's almost like you can't split the two apart from each other. The color purple could be significant. You could be watching that movie or coming across it. I do see a lot of you sort of like pulling back, or you may have had like a really rowdy weekend, and I see a lot of you either trying to reset from that, or you hadn't really been out like that in a while, and it's kind of like, all right, well, let me get my gears back in order, get my center back in order. Oh. And there is that deception and envy that we started with, still in reverse, which is beautiful. Okay. There is definitely something about communication here. I see some of you wanting to either make a gesture, have a conversation, approach something. You may even be planning something. Everyone's story obviously doesn't have to be as extreme or dramatic or sad or happy, whatever the case may be. This is specifically for you, so take it how it resonates for you. Or this could be the opposite. This could be someone else in your energy, but I'm very much getting that it's about you. I see you really mentally stepping back. It's almost like I'm seeing someone in a classroom. I'm seeing like a world map. And if you're standing in front of the world map, you can see like one country or a continent or these states or whatever. But then when you step back, you can zoom out and see the whole picture. I see you guys like pulling back to see the whole picture of something, maybe analyzing, going over details, which I believe was in the last message. I said something about analyzing numbers, but really reviewing something, the moves that you would be making and how to make said moves before you communicate, so that when that message does come across, there is no sort of deception or envy here. It's just very clear, it's very honest, it's very certain. I'm hearing yes, and I'm seeing somebody hit a gavel. This could be about law. Yeah, as well as just like there's something about a wanting to come together or collaborating in some capacity. I feel like this is weighing heavy on you because your mind is really kind of in whatever this thought process is of what you're trying to plan, what it is that you're moving forward towards. Yeah, transformation here. It's like, hold on. I'm seeing somebody in a car go like this, like with the steering wheel. It's like making a sharp U-turn. You were going in one direction and now you're changing and going in a completely different direction, or things were going one way and now your perspective in terms of you pulling back, really receiving the messages through meditation, or just, back from that coming out of the weekend chaotic energy. I see you pulling away from certain energies to sit in your own. just like you are here, so that you can see what your hands need to be and what sort of material and financial changes need to be made. But also 5, and this is a red card, which it means it speaks on our realities, the 3D, seeing what you need to do to bring justice to yourself by way of this communication. Let me just see, and then we'll move on. Yeah, King of Swords here, definitely something about, I don't know, maybe you guys have like meetings coming up soon. You could have a conference or like a presentation or something. I'm hearing accolades. For some of you, this has to do with something could have made you have that reaction, like something may have put some of y'all off. But I'm definitely getting something about kind of wanting to be seen as like that one. I don't feel like you've expressed your emotions, your side, your creativity just yet. Expose what it is that you're keeping to yourself just yet, but whatever it is, it opens a door to a brand new world, and you're leaving behind something that is no longer, has been no longer for a while now. Like you guys may feel like you're in a cycle or around people, habits, things like that, that, you know, no longer serve you. And going back to Chariot to Never Never Land, the reading prior to your last one, it was about you getting out of that older space, getting out of that heartbreak, that betrayal, that dark energy for you to move forward. Then your last reading was about you, you know, stepping into that and making those changes. So I do see for some of you that message was about the fact that you're not fully there yet. There may still be some chaos, competition, whatever it is that's around you, and you're really trying to get out of that space. Yeah, like really wanting to connect to what is going to be flourishing for you, overwhelming in a way of like love and creativity and moving forward. It could do with friends with some of you, but it could also just do with you coming into union with yourself and like what parts of you, you know, exude the most creativity, exude the most love, the most refreshment. What does that look like for you? And then moving forward in that direction. Today specifically could be significant in your receiving or seeing that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I see some of you being like, oh, I don't know what that is, but bless. Let's see, shuffling for Sagittarius. Keep at it though. Like whatever you're doing, whatever this shift is that you're feeling, it's very purposeful. For a lot of you, this is about going into your own creativity, getting away from a group or perhaps a project or a team or something here that you are a part of that, you know, from the outside looks like something you would be a part of, but what your vision is very different. That could even be around a perspective of people, you know, who typically have certain responses to things, and you're realizing that your response to certain conversations, thought processes, things like that is shifting. And so it needs to be the rest of your reality as well. I'm seeing something about Teletubbies. Children could be significant. You may feel like you're dealing with children. Or having a child. I'm seeing the TV screens that sit on the Teletubby stomachs, which is like the vision I was getting in terms of like you having your own vision, but connected to this group that is a group that you would seemingly be connected to by way of aesthetic or thought processes or something like that. But like your creation looks very different. But I'm now also seeing those TVs on the stomach as like ultrasounds. Shuffling for Sagittarius. Okay, yeah, they're telling me to move on. Shuffling for Sag. Shuffling for Sagittarius. I'm hearing Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Which was in your reading a while ago. That's funny. Shuffling for Sag. Let's see. Some of you guys could be going to a carnival this summer, or like you desire to go to a sort of carnival, something that has like a merry-go-round carousel. I'm also getting that that could be a theme for something. If some of you are looking for a theme, very colorful, that could be one for you. The same energy is kind of coming out. Too many. Yeah, I'm definitely getting something about fitting in. Like, where do you fit in? Or maybe there's certain changes that are happening now and you're trying to see where you fit in within those changes. Now that things are changing in terms of your scope and thought process, what comes to your mind, what does your family and fulfillment look like in regards to your home? I'm seeing somebody taking like a plant on a shelf and moving it from one side of the home to another. It could be something just as simple as that, like feng shui, or I'm really just seeing like cleanup. I'm seeing somebody dusting. You guys are really focused on like the scope of you and what you need for who this message is for. And this is going back to coming out of that sort of depressed, dark energy because you guys have had massive changes within the home. I also see this as some of you guys mourning something already. It's like a part of you no longer exists because a newer version of you is emerging, but within that emergence, trying to find your comfort and your footing within what this new life for you looks like. I don't see it as a bad thing. I just kind of see it as you almost sitting in a daze in a way, which goes back to that message of like, what your mind being here and your mind being here, even though you're in the reality, it's like two worlds, one mind situation. Shuffling for Sagittarius. If any of you guys also, this is a separate message, are trying to put something together or make a decision about something, it sounds a little strange, but I am seeing you guys do a Venn diagram. So like if you remember from school, it's both of those circles that connect together, and in the middle there's the common, like there's the one category and another category, and in the middle it is what values are the same. I'm seeing you guys draw that out, and I'm hearing the meaning is in the middle. So if you see what those common variables are between the two, it'll help you make a decision. I'm also seeing this in a way of a pros and cons list, whatever that means. Let's see. Overall, it feels like good energy, even if you are in a bit of a mourning space of, you know, leaving a part of you behind to step into a new version of yourself. There feels like a level of acceptance within that. But I also don't feel like it's very shown to people around you. Like, I don't know if people really know you're going through that. Queen of Wands here, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, and a lot fell on the ground. Let me see. Hold on. 100%. Instead of waiting for other people, a partner, a friend, a certain meeting to be had for you to receive what it is that you already know. I don't know what that means for you, but it's almost like your intuition telling you something that you already know the answer to, but it's like waiting on, you know, someone else to catch up and be like, I see that as well, or waiting on your friends to also be like, we want to help you plan something, whatever it is. I see you having an understanding of something, and instead of you waiting for someone, something, some people to meet you there, I see you taking yourself there on your own. And even if that means you're going to be, you know, look, see how he's looking at his pinnacle? Even if that leaves you in a situation a little bit of like, well, all I got here is me and what I invested in. I see you being happy as well as stable at the end of the day with what it is that you did invest in. And doing away with waiting on other people, or that could be other people's opinions, like thinking that you need to be on the same page as someone else, and their thought processes could even be your family members, and what they would say to do, what they feel like is good for your future, what they feel like is blocking you or isn't blocking you, and you really just being truthful and honest to yourself in that regard. Once you let all of that go, or if that is you and you've already done that, I see you guys in this Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups energy. It's like you giving yourself what it is that you want. I'm hearing whatever you want, girl, you know I can provide whatever you need. But you're providing it for you. I'm hearing you versus you. Or that could be someone bringing you guys something. That could also be that communication energy. So it's very different for everyone, but yeah. Some of you guys are having your mind circulate on something that has already happened. Try very hard to be present, because there are messages coming in for you that Spirit wants you to see. Yeah, for a new beginning, a new cycle here for you. But if your mind is very congested on what's already happened and you can't really get out of that mentally, you're not going to receive the clarity that they want you to receive for your chariot, for you to read that manual, for you to be in Never Never Land, for you to feel better about what's happening now, because you're still where you were. Yeah, Chariot energy here, and then the Death card at the bottom. Like, leave whatever that is where it's at. Something about football is significant. I'm hearing blue 42, set, hike. I don't even know what that means. So I wish I could break that down, but I can't. Yeah, like strong energy of like Spirit trying to bring you something, but you need rest. Like, you need to rest your mind, you need to rest your body, going back to like you pulling yourself back. If you are in those meditative states and you're pulling back so you can feel your own energy, I promise you they have something to tell you. That moon energy we were talking about in the beginning, and then I said crescent moon, like it's on its way to you. Page of Pentacles, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. Perfect. Yeah, I'm hearing move on. Cool. Amazing. Some of you guys could be singers. Work on that. The Emperor. Very strong energy. Shuffling for Sag here. And the moon again. It feels like an ancestor has something to show you. Or this could be a family member, strong masculine that has passed on, that has something to show you. Like that moon energy, it keeps coming up because it's probably coming through in your dreams. Let me see. Shuffling for Sagittarius. Yeah. Ten of Cups again from a different deck. Definitely someone within your family. I'm hearing the family. Oh, shit. Excuse me. The Six of Wands fell on the floor, which tells me that whatever the victory is, the success, the win is, has not happened yet, or you can't see it. There's the Emperor or the Justice card. You can't see it yet because you haven't received it. You have the Ten of Cups here, the Strength card, number 8, and then you have Seven of Swords. There's something that's hidden from you. But whatever it is that's hidden from you is to help you get back into your full strength, your energy, so that again, the feng shui of your home, and even if that's not your home specifically, it's your home, like you, your home, your temple. Hierophant energy here, justice, for you to have exactly what it is that you deserve. Ace of Pentacles, it's a major blessing, a gift here from your guides. Yeah. Yeah. What is this Seven of Swords? Wow. Wow, Six of Pentacles came out. There is a giving and a receiving here. If you give us the time, if you give us the clarity of mind to be able to deliver a message to you, we will give you the message. We will give you the gift. If you allow us the space and opportunity for you to believe that there's something coming for you, we will provide you what it is that we have planned. There's something about go watch the Taurus reading, Elevating to Meet Your Highest Self, and then Reconciliation Restores Your Confidence. Go watch that reading because I'm seeing something about like what you put out, they give you. It's like a revolving door. They had that energy as well. So it's like you letting go of something. It is that same moon energy. You letting go of something. It's going to be different for everybody. And you know what's in your mind that's rotating that you need to let go of. There's something for you to release, for you to be able to receive. But until you release it, it's taking up. I'm seeing like on a Mac computer when you have the rainbow circling around and it's like loading and loading and loading, but like your computer can't do anything else because it's too focused on the one thing it needs to get rid of, the trash that it's taking out, whatever. I'm also hearing the trash will take itself out. So if it's something that you're worrying about where, you know, things didn't go so well, or maybe someone has wronged you, that will be taken care of itself. You know, as always, there's no need for you to take action towards that. Page of Wands in reverse, remain in your confidence and your energy. Nine of Pentacles here. But yeah, you guys are going to know whatever the energy is, it's going to change your fortune once you realize it's time for you to let a certain mindset, pattern, habit, person, whatever it is, go. Memory, idea about yourself, so that they can restore the truth of who you are now. Idea of what you think something has to look like, so they can give you a blueprint of what it's going to look like. It definitely is something that affects your emotional state, though, in some capacity. Yeah. Move on from that. I do feel like you guys are going to know what that is today. For sure. I feel like before you were kind of like this, like all up in your head. But then remember, we've had Seven of Cups come out in reverse several times. So it's like no more looking, searching, trying to figure out. You have the answer. Queen of Cups here, Cancer could be significant. But yeah, there's an ending to you being out in the cold, feeling like something's still bothering you, if at all. And you're doing well. You're moving forward. Also, listen to the Virgo reading 333. This ticket brings confirmation. That's also for you guys today. Something about you guys trying to solve a mystery or solve something that you may have been looking at perhaps for the last 4 days, trying to figure out for the last 4 days. I'm getting, for some of you it could be longer, for some of you it could be shorter, but it's either about you or like something that has to do with your home. And remember, your home is, you know, your upbringing, your fabric, your foundation, your beliefs, things of that sort. So really just pay attention to that. Any last message for Sagittarius? Oh, I want to use this deck. Yeah, temptation here, number 15 that came out, and then universe at the bottom of the deck, 21, which is a brand new world. But I was just hearing it said reverse, and then I'm hearing reverse, 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 reverse. Cha-cha, real smooth. It's like taking certain steps. Certain steps will get you to where you need to be, and certain steps will keep you where you're at. So just really pay attention to like what will or won't move you forward. Positive movement forward here. I just like threw that at the camera, excuse me. Some of you may need to receive it like that. I feel like some of you, it might hit you in your face or something. But yeah, temptation is the one card that came out with universe. So there's something that has like a lot of temptation, like you looking at it, but then trying to look away, but it keeps getting your attention. It's like, that is not good for you. Whatever that is, leave that where it is. Leave her where she at. No sharp intention on the she, but yeah, you're manifesting, creating something very new. So be sure to hold that with all your might and allow yourself to receive it, grow in a certain capacity, expand in the way that spirit wants you to. Oh my God, the Empress twice.